Hi, I'm Steve Howard and welcome to this week's Positive Wrestling, the wrestling show that's full of positivity. And remember, you can find us on Twitter at PosWrestling, that's POS Wrestling, and use the hashtag PosWrestling. So on to this week's top 5. A great week of wrestling action after SummerSlam, and number 5 is Neville. Great match on Raw against KO, part of the tournament to declare a new Universal Champion. Incredible 450 splash from the apron from Neville onto the floor, but ultimately KO gets the win, but Neville puts in a fantastic performance. Number 4 is AJ Styles. Fresh from beating John Cena at SummerSlam, AJ walks into the locker room and brags about how great he is. Dolph Ziggler takes exception to that, setting up a match for later in the night. Really fantastic match between the two of them. If Dolph was to win, he would get added to the title match at Backlash, but AJ gets the win with the Stars Clash, and it's a straight one-on-one match between Dean and AJ for the title on September the 11th. Number 3 is Chris Jericho. Absolutely loving Chris Jericho's persona at the moment. Starts off backstage with Phil, or Tom Phillips, and him and KO are going backwards and forwards around who would make a great champion. Love the interaction between the two of them. And then Jericho has a great match later in the evening with Roman Reigns. Unfortunately, Jericho comes up short, but puts in a great performance and a great entertaining character. Number 2 is the Dudley Boys. And it's time for them to say their farewell on Monday Night Raw. Really emotional occasion, really great speech. They talked about the TLC match they had with Edge and Christian and the Hardy Boys, which prompted a great crowd chant of delete, delete, delete. Loved that. But really sad to see them go. The Shining Stars come out and offer them a gift of a holiday to Puerto Rico. Obviously a great setup for the Dudley Boys to get one last hurrah, start beating up the Shining Stars and getting ready for them to be put through the tables, but no, Anderson and Gallows come out of the crowd and magic Killer Devon through the table. So great to see the Dudley Boys put someone over as they go out, and a really great WWE career. Number 1, well, it could only be the new free agent who's joined Monday Night Raw. It's Bayley. Well, it was on the cards after her loss to Asuka at NXT TakeOver, but really great to see her on Raw. Amazing reaction live in the crowd. Didn't really come across that well on TV, but I can say with all honesty it was an incredible crowd reaction live. She challenges Charlotte for the women's title. Charlotte says she's not ready to actually wrestle tonight, but Dana Brooke will substitute, and Bayley and Dana have a really great match, and Bayley hits the Bayley to belly for the win and to become this week's number 1. See you next week.